All right, the kingdom needs us. Let's get to it. Hope everyone's doing well out there. I realized in a previous video I'd asked about naming characters, and I hadn't seen. And then it occurred to me that I record these ahead of time, so I hope folks will be patient with me, and that I promise you, I will get you in there. I just have to, have the time click over. So we do need to go to the Hoarder again. So that's where we'll head. It does give us one guaranteed fight as well, because we are light on in materials right now. Another just buy his triage kit. Man, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Oh well. How are we doing for combat items right now? We got those axes, 2 healing salves. I don't think we need that triage kit. I'd rather have another Stitcher's kit. Oh, nice. There we go. 2 fights. 2 fights is good.
You will fight, so that others may flee.
That sounds like what we're doing here. Yeah, I'm just coming off recording a Confessions run, so I have to remember that my characters are not nearly as powerful.
Bafflement and vexation.
Are you... You are trying to use Incision, but you don't have to be. Looks like our Hellion's about to get beaten up.
Violence and apply it judiciously.
But that's okay. That is fine by us. Man, it has been so long since I've used the Man-at-Arms. I know I think I said this in a previous Confessions run as well. Like, I just have not used the Man-at-Arms in forever, it feels like. Which is funny, because I'm fairly sure he would, early on, I used him in almost every formation, because there's a lot of places where he was just the answer.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
But now, not so much. Have a daze for your troubles, my good lad. So that's you gone. That's you gone. Perfect. We even get to do a stress heal. That's as good as it's ever going to get. Thank you. Goodbye.
An inkling of potency still lingers.
Ooh, a sharpness charm. That's a nice pickup. What does it reduce again? Speed? Well, he's already slow as shit, so that's not gonna matter. Eagle-eyed. You gotta love when your Man-at-Arms gets eagle-eyed. It's almost like a tradition. Him and the Hellion, eagle-eyed McGee's over here, even though they have basically no meaningful range skills.
Toothy and corpulent. Slaves to
They're
their
definitely
hunger.
fighting. So, does it matter? Nah, it doesn't really. Ooh, actually we go from Saramenti here, because that gets a 13 up, which is good. Getting some positive relationships early would be nice. Take a different stance here. We're going to fade to black and try to kill one of these guys up front. Slop! Be our guest. I remember when Retribution was so much stronger. It's kind of funny to think about how much Retribution's changed. It used to give block tokens. It used to be, like, spammable every round. It was unbelievably good. So they did the right thing by toning it down, but you still kind of wonder, like, oh, what might have been? Okay, that was a lot of damage, but do get to heal some of it back at least.
A little help.
Do you think we need to battlefield medicine there? Get rid of that one before she eats something. You are up next, but Barristan's not going to be able to kill you, so yeah. Would love to adrenaline rush here, but sadly not meant to be.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
You need to get battlefield medicine upgraded as soon as possible here.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
But unfortunately, we do need to prioritize upgrading as many of these inns as possible to stand on their own, at least in the immediate future. And only having 20 inn materials basically just limits us to getting the defenses up and nothing else, which should be okay. We can live with that, I think. But maybe these guys will give us some inn materials. What do you got for us? Food, wagon parts, leave. Well, what are we doing for food right now? We got diddly squat for food. I always forget what the hotkey is for the wagon. Maybe I can't view it from here. How are we doing for relics? We're pretty broke. We're pretty broke. Yeah, alright. Does give up our positive relationship, but Hoarder Dakota ring's probably worth having. Yeah, sure. Not the most exciting, but it is something. And clear to the end here. We do advance the quest the next time we get to an inn that's being sieged, which I think there is one. I've got to check my memory here, but I believe there is one relatively nearby that we're heading to.
Humbled by exposure and neglect, this ramshackle
Oh,
inn
Midnight
is a
Mist.
welcome
Nice. Everyone
sight
just gets 3
nevertheless.
stress. That's so cool. Well, either way, we kind of need to get to one of these inns at some point. I'd like to go to the Plodding Pony, but I kind of need to go down to the Cask and Casket first. I guess they have a chance to heal. Our party's stressed off their gourd, so
And what you can.
not exactly
Wealth no longer has meaning.
the thing we want, but
Indeed, it ever did.
may as well fit that. We'll upgrade. We'll get a wheel back for free. Go ahead and fix their fatigue. That's not a lot of usefulness here. I mean, with 20 in materials, basically our only choice is this.
An army cannot long stand if inadequately resourced.
Just give them at least kind of minimum upgrades so that the this inn can stand on its own at least for a time. And unfortunately, we're just packed with stress here. We do have bolster. We do have raucous revelry. We do have inspiring tunes, so we do have some ways to heal it. So I think that'll have to be okay. Let's see. All of our heroes are kind of where they're supposed to be right now. So, you know, I think we're just we're good there. So not much to do but set out, set on.
Another nameless city.
Oh, I'd have liked to.
Another inferno of mutilation.
I'd have liked to go back that way now, I guess, but sadly that's not where we're heading, so let's ride.
Behold, the great cities
Oh,
of man,
oh, that lair.
and a flame.
That lair. Do I dare do it? That's a lot of fighting, too. Yeah. It sucks because of how high our stress is. But the librarian is one I think we can beat with the party members we have. Like, yeah, this party does fine against the librarian, I think. And we have plenty of healing items to kind of overcome some bad luck.
The library burns, and with it,
Now we are going to have
remains of
to
philosophy,
spend some time.
reason, and insight.
We are going to have to spend some time stress healing because there's going to be a lot of that to go around. Okay, that's fine with us. We'll spend a huntsman's axe there just to
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
get rid of the blind and also guarantee some damage. Hopefully, rabies, you say? Well, that's unfortunate. We're gonna have to do some stuff here. Let's get some stress healing done. The good news is we do have enough stress healing that I'm fairly sure we can stay ahead of the incoming stress damage here as we work. Perfect. You're gone. Let's just work to end the fight, I suppose.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Oh, never mind. We don't take any action to end the fight here. We just vibe. Oh, okay. He just dies. We tried. We're still net stress there. Oh yeah, okay, this is definitely the right call. If we're getting all these in items that we kind of need. Eyes closed, you say? I only have 2 axes left, so I think we are just going to let that one stand. Man, they really don't want my Plague Doctor hitting things. That has been all the blinds. Just blinds on everybody. What the hell? Alrighty. Get his stress down. Hit everybody. Perfect. Get rid of the shaman before he does annoying things. Ignite is fine, I think. Man, there's so much stress gain.
reprieve.
Do you
from
think
this
we
carousel of
bolster?
horrors.
There we go. Continuing to work down this Delio here.
Agony. by
Just 3
accumulation.
stress at a time. Like, we can sort of keep up with that, but not if it's just going to
Measure
be
out your violence,
this continuous,
then
like,
apply
every
it
turn kind of
judiciously.
output. And we're starting to take a lot of HP damage, too, which is kind of a problem. Perfect. That was a very good use of that axe, just to get this guy dead so he doesn't keep stressing us. Let the Talion take some hits here. Ooh! Yowza. I'm just gonna go ahead and fix that, because that's way too much burn to be taking here.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Man! Oh, this guy's speed's 1,000,000, isn't it? Yeah, this is a problem. I needed to end this fight faster. Because he's just going to keep going. Yep, the Hellion doesn't like that, but she gets to do that, so she's fine.
The slow suffering begins.
Jeez. Alright, I do think I need to spend that just to be stable here.
A little help
Patch up
impeccably
some of our
timed.
stuff. I do think we just need to end it. Ooh, that was tough. Decimal System's not really the one I was looking for. Smoldering Hymnal's okay. Crow's Nest is fine. Like, it's not great, but I think we can do it still.
He teeters madly upon his ladder, reveling in the fiery destruction of human accomplishment.
We'll save those axes to get rid of, well, I was gonna say to get rid of dodges, but we do have to, like, land blights here. Alright, so we are taking a Burning Bright here, which is unfortunate. We are going to take a Burning Bright immediately, basically, which is kind of frustrating. We do get to hit back at him. Now we let the Hellion tank up for a moment here. Jeez! So many negative tokens. Whatever, they're all going to be unhappy about this. They're all going to be pissy about it. Alright, we do manage to start hitting him a little bit more here.
Bravo!
Jeez. I am having just the worst luck right now with that. And this is carrying over from my other... let's go ahead and patch you up. Start getting through those blinds here. And keep hitting here. I mean, it's better the Hellion than anyone else, because she can't, like, reach anything right now anyway, so... So we're definitely taking this second Burning Bright. I don't have a good way to prevent it right now. Probably need to save that. Categorize. The Hellion stays in place. Man-at-Arm moves, but he doesn't move much. Yeah, we'll just Retribution.
Hold fast.
Straight into a critical smokestack. Just, golly. Cannot catch a break with that. So we do take another Burning Bright. Hellion is now melting down. Wonderful. Somehow she avoids melting down, which is great. Do you think I spend another healing salve? Patch you up. Try to fade to black. Start wicked hacking. I swear there is something wrong with my stuff right now. Yeah, that's kind of what we thought was going to happen. We do have 2 turns here, and it's only 29 HP. Up to 20% fatigue because of that. She's at death's door, you greedy some SOB. Come on. I'd really like to get Adrenaline Rush running, but we actually do need to, like, kill this guy. Keep him from hitting death's door. 21, jeez. Okay, good.
Measured and steady.
We really need to win initiative here. This is going to get ugly. Oh, come on! Come on! How much does he heal? 25, okay. Oh, there's no time to... healing's not going to matter here. We need to just, like, beat him down. Okay, Death's Door. That definitely helps.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
Double meltdown, jeez. All right, we're gonna have to work about getting these characters to just end the fight. I got overly greedy. We did take him down though, so that's something. Man, those milk-soaked linens would have been useful earlier, that's for sure. Bulwark Band, sure. Sure. Sure.
Consider all variables, but do it quickly.
We are real beaten up. But I do... Man, I really want those in items, but I think I need to go to the hospital here. Yeah, I need to go to the hospital. I don't like it. I really would prefer to go to the Creature Den, but not with our team this badly battered. And particularly since we're heading to a campsite of all things. Like, you know, that's asking for trouble. Bit unfortunate, bit greedy, but we do have to make some greedy moves early. Alrighty. Do have some money to spend. Those stitching kits probably need to come with, because we need to patch up more. Sprained wrist does need to come out, though. That's just actively bad. Sprained ankle is fine. Gaunt Fearing's fine. Thanatophobic is fine. It's really Boudica that needs a bit of a pick-me-up. Actually, we can just go all the way, can't we?
We can suffer no sickness on this pilgrimage.
They can both stay at yeah, we can get the Jester to 5% again. Okay. That's good. We have 14 left, so it is just a... It's either a Stitcher's Kit or 2 healing salves, and I think it's 2 healing salves here.
The odds of illness are high. Best to be prepared.
Just something to keep us in the fight here. We do get one more resistance encounter, so we get up to 30 in materials, which is good. Alright. It's Boudica, and yeah, Boudica's the problem. We need to find a way to, like, raise her relationships with people. So we go from Barristan to, like, even that out and hopefully keep it... Yeah, neutral. 8 is neutral, so that's somewhat acceptable.
The slow suffering begins. A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Alright, that's you gone at least. I mean, that's not our favorite, but we can work with that. Go ahead and start getting our stress moving in the right direction again. And beat this guy down so he's not as much of a massive problem. I kind of wonder if that's really what tripped me up there, was having this guy rough my party up so much before the fight. But no, going to full heal and burning brights is pretty awful. Any way that happens is bad. And this fight is now over, thankfully. Perfect.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Do have the boxing gloves, which can help us. That's really the only thing. We just gotta hope this campsite has stuff added to help us, and I need to stop missing my my things. All right, campsite time. Jeez, just missing everything here. Given how poorly that lair went, we came out of it okay.
Safe, but uncivilized.
Holy beads. All right. We have an advantage in the tangle, you say?
Look to your defenses. They will soon be tested.
Okay, we do have our partisan fighters here, so in theory we don't need to help that one. We do have an edge in the tangle. We'll start the flagellant moving that way just to be safe, but we are heading to the bound blade. Rest of our companions probably don't need to move. We know that one's going to be fine. So now we can't put anything on the wagon here. But we do get to go... So, Boudica, who is it that you're most hateful with? Okay, so Paracelsus. There we go. We at least got Paracelsus moving in the right direction here. None of the rest of this super matters. We didn't position to swap anybody out. And we didn't buy a Stitcher's kit, so we rest. And that... Oh, we have an ambush. All right. We'll get the Hellion moving forward here. Again, kind of demonstrating how good the Jester's baseline kit is. He just does everything he wants to be doing from day one. Munch. Nice. Ah, we tried. Tried to turn that off. Alright. The good news is the carrion crawler is gone, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. I'll spend that. I don't think it matters, but it's also not, like, actively bad either.
Mistimed, as directed.
Alright, something has to hit this damn thing. Do have to eventually successfully hit this thing.
An opportunity.
Just 0 for 4 there or something?
Squandered.
Crush the spider. Alright, it's just the Doge left. Who, of course, is immediately going to get a freaking dodge token again. That finally we managed to punch through.
They falter, so press your advance.
And there we go. Well, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Oh, 10 more in materials.